With the Solar family, my wife Susanna, Christian, and the two kids Maya and Mark. It took around a year until our house was finally ready to be lived in. So we moved in March 2014.
März 2014.
The great thing about this housing development is that everyone has their own freedom. There are so many different houses and gardens.
Some work in Aschaffenburg, others in Großzimmern or Frankfurt or Neu-Isenburg. We're very well connected here.
Eigentlich schon alles, dass die Anbindungen einfach gut sind.
For about 40 years now, we've been developing our own products to treat sewage. This is an ultrafiltration system. Here we have the flow chart with 3 filters. That means it's a sewage plant. Wastewater gets converted into clean water here. The versatility makes a difference. Sometimes I'm in the workshop for pre-assembly, sometimes in the shipping and goods receiving department.
I work as a personnel officer in the HR department of our insurance company. Today, for example, I'm leading a training session. I provide support for exam preparation, and we also go to job training fairs to increase awareness of the Haftpflichtkasse and find suitable candidates.
We test chemicals for possible environmental hazards. The Roßdorf location is great for Ebercon, not only because we can run our lab building, and the community here has also supported and encouraged us during construction, but also because in the last phase of testing, we'll eventually have to run tests in the field. And the great rapport we've established with the local farmers enables us to do exactly that.
Right from the beginning, as a job trainee, you're really integrated, welcomed and made part of the team. When I started here, we had 2 to 3 fewer buildings at this location. All of this has been added since then, so you can really see that something's happening here, that the company's growing. It's impressive. The Haftpflichtkasse very much supports our vocational trainees. You see this in the fact that we reinforce everything they learn in school.
The testing that we do here is for international companies in the chemical industry. Our ultimate goal is an assessment of the risk that pesticides or other chemicals pose to honeybees.
Even as a little kid, I loved it right away, and I knew it was the only thing for me. You need to be rugged and tough. You have to be able to take it. Knee scrapes, hip checks, and sometimes, on the bad days, a scratch or a blow to the face. This is for sure one of the toughest ball games out there.
I'm a trainer for the E-Youth 2 in Gundenhausen, where my son Mark plays as well. He's 9 years old. The people are really completely friendly, helpful when you need something.
My favourite thing is going shopping in Darmstadt because you can get there in no time at all and it's easy to take the bus.
What I and my family like most about Roßdorf is firstly the location between the city and the Odenwald. It's really ideal, especially if you have a stressful job and need to recuperate in the evenings. My wife goes swimming at 7 o'clock every morning before work. I'm not as much of an early morning athlete, so instead I take advantage of the nearby forest in the afternoon and often pedal along there with my mountain bike for many kilometers as a way of relaxing.
Every Wednesday, I train my dance team here. Together with my best friend, we train 2 young girls for 1 hour. The people in Roßdorf are very social. I think the prevalence of the club participation has a lot to do with it. I also think that even as a child, it's essential to get involved in a club because it helps develop social interaction.
The first thing you notice at the town fair is how well represented handball is. I think every visitor who comes from around here knows the party behind the town hall.
Almost every weekend in the summer, there's somewhere for the whole family to go and have a great time.
Sometimes there's too much.
Yeah, everyone knows each other here. You could say we're like a small family.